The Detroit Pistons have been the worst team in the NBA this season, and even though it's only December, I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay the same. The Pistons are 2-23 as of right now, and even though they have tons of high draft picks and young talent, they are still horrible. Detroit is on track to win just 7 games this season and lose 75 games. That wouldn't be only the worst NBA season ever, but it'd be the worst season win percentage by any North American pro sports team since the last time they've won a game back on October 28th. Every single NBA, NFL, and NHL team have won a game. And this is the craziest stat of them all. The Detroit Pistons have as much wins this season as Draymond Green has suspensions.
Telling our Adrian Wojnarowski, the largest coaching deal in NBA history. So happy for the city of Detroit. They got themselves a good one.
With the 5th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Ausar Thompson.
The Detroit Pistons had a surprising offseason, signing head coach Monty Williams to a major contract and drafting Ausar Thompson in the NBA draft. This would turn out to be a huge mistake for them in the future, and I'll explain why. Most of the problems with the team can go back to Monty Williams and his bad coaching. One issue is the lineup that are being ran. I don't know what Monty Williams sees in Killian Hayes, but he is a new level of trash.
More bitches than you know. What are you talking about?
Fuck no, baby.
Killian Hayes does some retarded stuff when he's on the court. He plays 27 minutes a night and averages 9 points a game and 4 assists on 42% from the field and 30% from 3. His advanced stats also show that he's a clear negative, but Monty Williams loves playing him. And it's even more surprising when you realize that they are benching Jaden Ivey for Killian Hayes, when you can make the argument that Ivey clears Hayes in everything.
I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better, I am better!
Even with Killian Hayes' bad play and Monty Williams' horrible coaching, they have a bigger problem with the roster construction. The Pistons literally cannot shoot. The Pistons are 26th in the league in 3-point percentage and 27th in 3-point attempts. And it's not like they don't have any shooters. Marcus Sasser is shooting 42% from 3, Alec Burks is shooting 37% from 3, and Bojan Bogdanovic is shooting 41% from 3. They have shooters, but it doesn't make up for everyone else. The Pistons have 6 consistent rotational players who shoot 32% or worse from 3. And it would help if Cade Cunningham had some spacing, because he's been playing a little bit inefficient this season. But almost everyone is a non-spacer. And obviously no one thinks that the Pistons are trying to win games, but it's embarrassing how much games they're losing. My question is, why couldn't they do this last season for Victor Wembanyama? But on a serious note, the Pistons players are probably mentally exhausted, and that's why they aren't playing to their full potential. You'll see them show some effort in the beginning of the game, since that's when the score is the closest. But then opponents will go on a run, and then you can tell what they're thinking.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And I've heard some NBA fans say, oh, if Cade is supposed to be a future superstar, he should be leading this team to some wins. And that's probably the dumbest argument I've ever heard, because Cade is doing his job. 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists, which is 12th best in the league. He could cut down on the turnovers and be more efficient, but he probably would if he had actual NBA talent around him. And I know this because in the summer, he was on Team USA, and he was balling out. Cade Cunningham impressed everyone when he played with Team USA this offseason, because he had teammates who could hit a shot and space the floor. But on his NBA team, you can see he's setting up his teammates well, and it leads to misses. Something's gotta change, and I don't know what it is, because they look terrible. I bet you in a few seasons, we could all look back at this and laugh at how bad the Pistons were. But right now, they gotta figure it out. But there's a team that was in a bad situation just like Detroit. OKC has surprised everyone this season, and I made a full video talking about it. The link is in the description below.